Hello, busy professionals, and welcome to another episode of the You Deserve a Luxury Vacation podcast. In this episode, we discuss how you could take advantage of exclusive custom experiences in Italy. We're going to talk to my travel suppliers that I use in Italy to help design luxury vacations for you. So let's take a listen.
Welcome to the You Deserve a Luxury Vacation podcast, where we help busy professionals with valuable tips and inspiration to plan their next luxury vacation. Your host is Belvin Baldwin II, an award-winning travel advisor and owner of Showtime Travel. He will educate and entertain you on this journey by speaking with some of the top luxury travel suppliers. So let's get started, because you deserve a luxury vacation.
So welcome to the You Deserve a Luxury Vacation podcast. I am happy to welcome Consuelo and Francesco here from Yep. They are my good friends that I met in Rome, Italy. How are you guys doing?
Is everything okay?
Yes,
Great.
very fine. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Good, good. So one is joining us from Rome and the other one from Sicily. Is that correct? Yeah. Wow. So we're getting it straight from Italy here, this interview. So let's just get into it. If you could just tell me, how would you best describe Yep and what's your role in the company?
Yep is the name, is the same, it's your exclusive experience. So this is Yep. We create exclusive experience really based on the tastes of the desire of the people. So is a group of people that put a lot of creativity and a lot of passion trying to check and to understand the real desire of the client and create something for that.
Great. So you're really working on trying to design a great exclusive experience. So what are your roles with the company?
My role is the CEO technically, but I'm the daydreamer really. I have Consuelo and all the staff to help me and they support me to realize everything. Consuelo,
I am the client director, as they say.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, good. Well, great. So we're talking to the people in charge there who can make a great experience. So you deal specifically with Italy, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the most popular luxury experiences that you offer? You know, when your clients come to visit Italy, what are some of the most popular experiences out there?
Yeah, I introduced, but then I let the voice to Consuelo. I think that the most popular request is yacht services, party on the yacht services, and exclusive location rent of location, particular exclusive location or private visit. Consuelo, have an idea more clear, I think.
No, it's correct. Private service and unique service and custom services are, of course, the most requested service for us. For example, usually people come to us also for special celebration or special occasions. So we are pretty good to build this kind of experience. In our name, Your Exclusive Experience, we wanted to put the word experience exactly for this reason, because it's never only about a travel. There is always something more.
Exactly. So it seems like everything you do is custom, it's exclusive. So when we partner with you, we want to make sure that, our clients come in and our listeners who want to go with Showtime Travel via this podcast, they're usually celebrating a life event. So they're coming in maybe for a milestone birthday, an anniversary, a reunion of et cetera. Your packages are not cookie cutters. So you guys really customize and make a true exclusive experience. So when it comes to that, can you just give us an example of someone who's used your services and it's been a memorable experience? Just give us an idea of your scale of work.
So that
Francesco,
was
it's all up to you because I know that you really love to tell this story. So
I love because it was a very, very nice and big challenge. That was a celebration, of course, in Apulia. And that was for a very important businessman, international businessman. And he called me, I think, 8 days, around 8 days before the celebration. And he told me, ciao, Francesco, I know you don't know who I am, but I know you. Wow. Because he had to organize his birthday, is the 50th birthday, and he had some problem, okay, because he tried to organize with no travel agency and travel advisor. And so at the end, he called me directly and asked, I have just 1 week, and we met in a very important resort in Apulia 2 days after, and in 5 or 6 days, we organized 5 days celebration with including exclusive location, including a castle also, hotel balloon during the morning. I think it was were 68 performer, and that was during the Easter also. So in Italy, that was very difficult to do that. But at the end, when we take a big hug with the businessman, that was very important for me because he and I think all the group were very happy for experience.
we are alive. Still alive. No, just the guest, our client, and 90 guests.
Yeah.
Wow, 90 guests. That's
Yes.
and you only got 8 days notice.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think 8 days, maybe 9 days in total, from the first call till the guest arrived.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you consider that during these 8 days, just a minute, during these 8 days, I were directly there in Apulia, checking everything, calling to the office with 2 offices, and they were booking in the real time everything, side station and booking very, very fast.
It was very challenging, but I have to say that it's something you can do if you have the right skills and the right network. And this is one of our how can I say, one of our
was it great traits and characteristics of your company?
Yeah, no, also because me directly, but also Francesco, come from the project, the event project management. So this is our first life in the past.
Okay, so your expertise is in project
Absolutely.
managing and
Yeah.
event planning. Okay, great.
And
So-
this is also very important for a travel advisor for me. It's one of the most important skills for our work.
Well, that's wonderful. So when it comes to even a major plan, because how many people were in that event?
Working on that event or guests?
Guest.
90 people.
So wow, so you had 90 people. So you definitely had to learn how. You definitely had to use your expertise in event planning, and project management to pull that off.
Because
your-
I'm sorry.
No, and your network. So you have a strong network of travel suppliers and hotels. And
It's the only way to do that in 6 days, because without this network, honestly, I have to say it would have been impossible to do that during the Easter week, because we had to find 5 different hotels in exclusive for them. 6 masseria. Masseria is a typical building in Apulia. Okay, it's a sort of farm.
okay.
But in Apulia, they call them masserie.
Mm-hmm.
And vintage car, hot air balloons. In Italy, we don't have so many hot air balloons. There were 90 people every morning flying with the hot air balloons, and they. Okay, so yes, you need to have a good network.
Yes, indeed. That sounds like it. So let's talk about some of the experiences from that particular event and some that you've worked on in the past. Now, I heard Francesco talked about yachts as one, and then you just Consuelo, you just talked about hot air balloons. What are some other experiences that, that you can help with travelers who want to visit Italy?
So can I? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
go ahead, Francis.
it's a different one because in Italy is a very nice question because Italy is fantastic. You can do a lot of things from the wild things, sport things, till cultural things. All tasting, we have food and wine. If you want to taste something of that, we have a very nice kind of food because we can move also from the salt, okay, so the main course to the dessert. So it's very nice. And to pair also the wine or different kind of wine. We have the Tuscany wine is very important, or the Amarone, Valpolicella is another zone, or now is Mount Etna in the Sicily. So we have different kind of wine. And I think this is a very important thing to taste in Italy, to understand. Of course, if you want to close some particular location or monument, we can do also that. We receive also a request. For example, in Sicily, we have an ancient theater, is a Greek ancient theater, and we close to the public the theater. It's for 15,000 people. Okay, it's a very historical one, and we close for the public, and we make. It's not possible to have a dinner inside, okay, but is a proposal for the wedding. So we close all the theater the public and with a private orchestra and a glass of champagne to make the proposal. That was very, very interesting also. So you can do a lot of different things. There's also sport activities. There's a fashion week in Italy. So we have a lot of things to do.
But for example, we are working now, it's a work in progress. So I don't know if I can tell this, but I tell you.
Wait, breaking news. Let's hear it.
For example, on the other side, we are also very crazy, I must say. For a couple of our clients from the States, they will be in Italy at the beginning of July, next July, and they will be here to celebrate their 25th anniversary of wedding. They are not very common as a couple because they ask me specifically to organize something very, very, very crazy. They are very active people. They love hiking. They love biking. They love. Okay, so at the end, we are trying to organize a private bungee jumping for the two of them. Wait, where? On the bridge where they kissed the first time they met.
Wow. Now that's adventurous and romantic at the same time.
Exactly. And one of a kind experience. This is something to remember. And to do that, this is luxury and unique because it's not only about the cost, because this is not something very expensive, okay? But it's something really custom on you, not on your brother or your sister or somebody else. Because if I tell somebody else to do the same stuff, they would probably will tell me you are crazy. So these are the kind of experience we were talking about.
Well, that's great. And that's always good to know that you can customize it. And that's what I really think when it comes to luxury. It's a lot of people out there that kind of define what luxury is. And it's, everybody, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of hotels have every hotel has a presidential suite, and you can find that. But I think it's the experiences that really make it custom and exclusive that sets you apart when it comes to luxury. Now, with that being said, I'm in America, I'm in the States, and Italy is still one of the most popular European vacations out there. A lot of people may know of Rome out there, but Italy has a lot of different cities. Could you kind of describe some cities in Italy that are off the beaten path, that are not as popular, that are, that will have great experiences?
Thank you for your question. Francesco, do you want to start?
No, enjoy, Consuelo. I know you like to do that.
I agree so much, really, because Italy is very well known all around the world, in the States and so on. But usually when customers, clients come in Italy for the very first time, they ask us for the standard tour, the classic one, no?
Right,
so
right.
Venice, Florence, Rome, Amalfi Coast, maybe Milan, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
But there is so much more to see and to discover, because Italy is really, really full of hidden gems, I have to say. And if you trust us just a little, we can advise, and we can tell a lot of amazing places just around the corner. For example, if you decide to spend 3 nights in Rome, okay, and this is the first time you're here, of course you need at least 2 days to see Rome, to see
Colosseum and
the icons and so on.
Right.
But if you just take 1 day of your trip to go 1 hour by car in the countryside, you can, for example, discover the Tuscia. Have you ever heard about it?
No, I haven't.
Tuscia is the new Chianti countryside. Okay, Tuscany is just up in the north of Rome. Okay, Tuscany is in the north, and Tuscia is the new Chianti countryside. Is even more beautiful, and it's undiscovered completely.
Wow.
So
nice.
you can see medieval castles, private properties, wine tours, wineries, olive, and there is so much to see and to discover. And you just need 1 day, or maybe half a day, for example. Or there are many not well-known regions in Italy, for example, Basilicata or Molise, or I don't know, Friuli Venezia Giulia. Okay, they are so close to the main city of arts.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it's very long, Italy. It's very long, like the form, okay? But you can arrive not so far from the first point to the second point.
Is that more of a train, or do you or would you suggest a driver?
Well, we have a very good train service, I can say.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it's very good because it's a high-speed train and it covers almost all the peninsula.
Okay.
So it's very good if you want to connect the main cities. But if you want to discover the countryside or the hidden gems, maybe it's better to have a transfer, to drive a car, also because roads are very, very beautiful.
Okay, that's in itself, just to see the scenery of the countryside outside of always looking into the more busier cities. That's an experience in itself.
I agree.
Those are all great things. I feel, Americans, we kind of look at, just like you said, the most popular places. We've always been told to, you want to go to Venice, Florence, Rome. That's usually the standard itinerary. And the great thing about what you guys do is you kind of help you get off that beaten path to show you more of it. If there's one thing, let's just say a listener has never been to Italy.
Yeah.
Never been to Italy.
Yeah.
They have 7 days.
To stay in Italy.
Yes, they have the standard 7 days. In America, we don't get a lot of time off like you Europeans do for a holiday. So they have 7 days to make it work. What are some of the things that you feel that they have to see? Now, just keep in mind, they can always come back now, but in 7 days, you want to entice them enough to get a little bit so they come back for more.
My first things is make a question. What do you like?
Exactly.
So really, we work on demand. We work very tailored. So the first things is to understand what do you like, What do you prefer to see? Because we have different iconic things to see. But if you see the Colosseo, probably you don't like Colosseo. I show you the Colosseo. Of course, it's a very iconic, but probably you prefer to see something different, like I don't know, something fashion. So it's not cultural. So the first thing is to ask you, what you like in your life?
Mm-hmm. So
Then
everything has to be customized to whatever they like, but you have so many options. Is that correct?
Too many.
Sorry?
In my opinion, no, really. It's very, very important to talk with the customer, to understand and to help him to understand what he wants, because 7 days could be also enough for us for somebody, and could be nothing for somebody else. And also the budget you have is important for us, because maybe you want to make 3 city of arts and 1 special occasion, in 7 days, and we can propose a lot, but at the end, what you're really searching for is a very good high standard accommodation and some transfers and a guide, and that's it, because this is the type of trip that I like to join. But but maybe we are not the best travel advisor for you, because or maybe I can also suggest you just to come 1 week in Sicily and forget all the rest, because in Sicily we have everything you need and you're searching for. But I need to talk to you.
Yeah, we need to talk to each other. So I would say, let me change the question then.
Okay.
Let's change it for, I'm gonna give you 3 examples of 3 different types of travelers. For the traveler who loves to shop.
Perfect.
For the clothes, give me a couple of places they would like to see. If they love high fashion, they love the Gucci brands and things of that nature, the Italian brands, and they want to see a little bit of the culture. Give me kind of some top places to go.
Okay, for example, you definitely have to come to Rome if you like Gucci, because here we have the headquarters of the Maison, and here we know very well the creative director of the Maison. So maybe if you're interested in it, we can organize a private meeting with him, and this is true.
Okay. And
if you really love Gucci and you're also interested in the manufacturing you definitely have to go to Florence, because in Florence, Gucci has opened a place called Gucci Garden. Very, very experiential concept store. You have to visit. And in Florence, not in Florence, just outside Florence, in the building district, I don't know exactly how to say. There is the fabric and the firm of Gucci, and you can buy something very special at a very low price.
Oh, now that's what the listeners want to hear.
I am not talking about the outlet. I'm talking to go directly where they produce the bags.
Oh, well, yeah. They would definitely like to hear about that. Those are the type of experiences that our listeners like. Now, let me give you another example. Let's just say they're car enthusiasts. They know about the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, and things of that nature. And they're in the heart of it all. They're in Italy. Where could they go?
Of course, I let you absolutely, I'm sorry. But I suggest to come here at the beginning of September, because we have the Formula 1 in Monza. So
okay, that's good.
Yes, of course, at the beginning, yes, the first week in September. And please, Francesco, because they are friend of you, of course.
Oh, we work together. You touched 2 points that we work together. Okay, so we are working in this period in a tour of fashion tour in Italy. In this case, lucky question. And also we work with Ferrari Club Italia, and so we have a private access also to the GP, okay, to see the Formula One and to visit also some Ferrari building. So to enter in Ferrari, for example, because we know very well the system, okay, it's very important to have a Ferrari, okay, you have your own Ferrari, okay, because some experience is only for the owner, okay. So it's not for the people, it's not depending, we already said that, it's not depending if you pay 1 million, it's not that. You in Ferrari, you need to have some Ferrari, your Ferrari. And then we can organize a lot of things also in a private part of museum where they organize when they, it's the private building, okay, where it's not possible. And so we have different entrance in Ferrari. But there it's possible also to rent, for example, if you like motorsport, to rent a circuit, okay, where we can organize a school, car school, okay, driving school with the pilot from Ferrari.
Okay.
So it's all possible, and it's not so difficult to do for us.
Okay. Well, good. See, you all have the great contacts, and that's wonderful. I have one more type of person here. Then,
Yeah.
This is the person that sees that really just wants to relax. They're looking for a beach, maybe sand, beautiful views. Give me some ideas on that.
My personal is the Aeolian Island, is an archipelago in the south part of it, in Sicily, is a Sicily archipelago. Okay, we have a different part for the beach. We have Sardinia, for example, is fantastic. Sicily, Apulia, we have a lot of beach. Where in Sicily, we have one of the 10 best beach in the world, I know, but this is not. The archipelago of Aeolian Island is 7 seas, 7 islands in Sicily. It's something really special. Every island is different, and I let my heart everywhere. Every time I go there, and I go several times, I let my heart. It's something really special. Salina, you can find everything, a very nice hotel, beach club, relax, star Michelin dinner or lunch. You have spa, very nice spa. With the salt, with the water salt, okay? So I think Salina is the best. This is, I'm telling you what I like, okay? Because it's, it's with a lot of patience, I say that, because I stay a lot of time there. Is very, very unique.
Okay, well, that's good. So that gives us a kind of an idea. We already know about the Italian food, which is world renowned as well. So, I get a question a lot, and they ask me, when is the best time to go? So I know Italy has seasons like the Americas, and not only that, different parts of the land has different types of weather. So just give me a kind of an idea from, when is the best time to go based on weather.
Okay, talking about, for example, the 3 typology of clients here we took before.
Yeah. So I know you guys seem to have a summer, winter, and spring and fall, just like the 4 seasons with us. But
no, okay. But if you really want to enjoy beaches and the sea life, okay, we suggest to come from the end of May, the end of May, maybe in Sicily also the end of April, because the summer season starts before.
Okay, great.
Spring and the beginning of summer, it's the best. And from the second half of September until the end of October, you can find very beautiful weather. But we don't suggest to come in Italy at the end, from the end of July and August, because yes, the weather is usually good, but it's very, very hot. And it's super crowded. Okay. Also because in Italy, the Italian people have their holidays only during the
Yeah,
3 or 4 weeks in August. We usually make our have our holidays at the same time in the same weeks, and usually are in August. So August is really too crowded, too much.
Too much. Okay. So the Italian people actually go on their holidays in August? Is that
Yes.
okay? Got it. So now we know. So it's a big difference, I would think, in weather when it comes to Venice in the northern part compared
Yes.
to the Amalfi Coast. So what would you say, like, let's say somebody's coming in October,
Perfect.
they don't want to meet with the summer crowds, but they're probably coming late September, early October. Is Venice still warm enough to visit, or what do you think?
Absolutely, yes. It's the perfect time of the year. In fact, the late spring and the beginning of fall season are the best in Italy, everywhere, I
Okay.
must. Then, of course, at the end of October, beginning of November, in Venice, you can find it's almost winter, but in Sicily, you can find spring. Okay. But in the north part of Italy, okay, in the north part of Italy, you can also go there if you like skiing, because there are a lot of wonderful and amazing spots on the mountains. Okay.
Okay.
For the cities of art, I suggest spring and fall, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And for the south of Italy, all year round except July and August.
Got it. Got it. Okay, that's going to be very helpful. One other thing that I get asked a lot is how far in advance should my my clients start planning their Italy vacation? Well, you help somebody in the 8 days notice, so anything is great.
Okay, erase what we talk about. It's not true. It's not true. 1 year before. No.
To book in Sicily or in Italy. So yeah, really, it's very difficult to find. I cannot say that in this recording, but we are working for different events of different group for 2024 already. Okay, and it's already difficult to find the empty place. Okay,
Right.
We work a lot. The tourism in Italy is going very well in different area, different part of industry. You know, in the luxury industry also. And this is very important because I think the Italian destination is coming up. So for us, it's very important also because with our network, it's easier to work because we are developing ourselves and our skills also, not only mine, but all the group of deep people and destination. So this is
Okay.
Yeah, I also think that if you're just a couple or a small family, a small group of people, I think that from 2 to 4 months before it would be okay. If you're a group, bigger group, maybe I can suggest 6 months before. For example, if you want to come to Italy in spring, it's perfect if you start planning the fall before. And if you want to come in October, for example, I think that February, March is perfect.
Okay.
I mean, this is the this is our best, but and we know because we do this work, never do this, never happened that. So we are ready to also a couple of months or
for the client to find better places at the best rates.
Yeah.
Great. And that's what we want to do, to get the best value out there for you. So we want to make sure that we plan well in advance. So so we can provide the best service. I mean, if you try too late, you're going to have limited rooms and limited availability. So that's good to know. Now, it seems like you guys do such great experiences and everything. And it seems like you can customize customize that vacation to just meet that person's vacation goals. Can you tell me how important it is to work with luxury travel advisors like myself when working with your organization?
So it's something for me. It's natural, okay, to work with a travel agent because it's very important for the people. I give you just the first impression. You already said that we met in Rome because we work every day to meet people, to meet some different travel agent, to find the correct people in front of us to have the better solution for our client. It's not the same when you work. When we are you want to do everything alone. So I think it's very important to have a travel agent like you, of course, to speak and to share what they want and to find the most trusting people, partner, wherever in the world, in this case, in Italy. And this is not so easy, and to find this kind of relationship, this is what I think. So for me, it's very important to work with a travel agent. Consuelo, about other.
No, maybe I can also add that it's fundamental in order to save time most of the times, because it's very helpful to save time for the client. And another very important thing to me is that you can handle the unexpected for your client. It's super important for me, and I think this is one of the most important service for the clients, because the unexpected is something that can really ruin your vacation, your holiday, if you're all the time. So these are two other reasons to me why our job is absolutely fundamental.
So would you just strongly suggest that our listeners use a travel advisor when designing their vacation in Italy?
Yes, absolutely. Because there are so many, as we told before, Italy is so big, so full of things to do, so many different things to see. And if you have a travel advisor that can help you to understand your wishes, your time, to optimize your time, optimize your choice, optimize your money, and save your time and handle the unexpected if it happens. So wow, win-win.
Yes, I think so. I agree. Well, I know I've had you here for about 30 minutes. I just want to, before we close, is there anything that maybe I forgot that you guys want to let people know about Italy? Let our listeners know.
Consuelo, tell you, we spoke about a lot of things, from fashion to sports, to wine, to culture, painting. You can do a lot of things in Italy, and I think is one of the place to visit for the Americans. Like the American is very important to visit for our Italian, for we are Italians, and we born also with the American dream, okay? And for us is very, very important and something special to visit America. And I think there's also something that bond, something special to bond Americans and Italians. A lot of people from Italy goes to America in the past, and I don't know. This is what I think.
Yeah, I think it's a great, a great connection. Of course, we have a strong history with Italy and America, and vice versa. So it is and that's probably why it's one of the most popular vacation destinations out there. A lot of people want to spend time. They see the Instagrammable pictures and moments out there. So it's always something on someone's bucket list to visit some parts of Italy. And I hope, based on this conversation that we had today, that people get a better understanding of Italy. It's not just the Colosseum. It's a lot of other different things and a lot of different experiences that you guys can have. I mean, you have relationships with Gucci, you have relationships with Ferrari, you have, food and wine, that not only that you can rent out castles as well. So those are all great. I just have one more question before we close, because I think I just want to get this clear. You can work with people, just couples. You're not just major groups and companies, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that clears it up, because I know, clients are going to come to me afterwards and things of that nature. So I just want to make it clear that for the couple that's wanting that design, that vacation, to the major group of 90 people, or even the company that's working on that company incentive, we can partner together and make sure that everything is correct there. And they do work, they are a partner with Showtime Travel, so we'll be the domestic contact as well. So once again, I want to thank you, Francesco and Consuelo, for taking your time and discussing Italy as well. Thank you to all our listeners for listening, and just everybody, remember, you deserve a luxury vacation. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Ciao. Ciao, grazie, and I hope to welcome you in Sicily and in Italy as soon as possible.
Great.
Bye, Belvin. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the You Deserve a Luxury Vacation podcast. Please visit showtimetravel.com to plan your next luxury vacation. Also subscribe to the Showtime Travel channel on YouTube and Instagram for more luxury vacation inspiration.